Saying yes to everything can be very bad for you.
Hey guys, Kenny here. Stay cool and relax to the movies.
Yes, man. This comedy stars Jim Carrey as Carl Allen, and he's recently divorced, and he has a very bad outlook on his own life. And then he has an old colleague who had worked with him at a bank. He works at a bank giving out loans, and this person wants to try and have him see this guy at a seminar, Terrence, at a seminar about saying yes, and then Terrence walks up to him and emphatically, over and over, keeps trying to make him say yes and trying to make him feel comfortable doing that. It's like also making him have a covenant or commitment to that word, saying yes. And then when he starts about saying yes to everything, any opportunity or anything that comes to him, the first thing that happens is he picks up a homeless man, and then Carl is stranded on the side of a road without gas. And then he goes to a gas station, sees this girl, Allison, and then she offers to have him ride on her scooter. When he says yes to that, then things start looking up for him. His life starts getting a little bit better the more he says yes. And then obviously there's this one moment when he's saying no, and then then things in his life start taking a turn for the worse. So it's really about like saying yes, but only when you are really wanting to. It's not forcing you to, like, you say no when you really need to also. That's really what this whole film is about. The acting, for the most part, is very good. I liked Jim Carrey in this very much, and I think this is probably one of his better recent comedies that he's been in. And then Zoe Deschanel is Allison, and she was incredibly cute in this. I really liked her character. She was one who really was, I think, trying to make Carl be a much more outgoing person. I think that's really what her part in this film was. And then the Bradley Cooper plays Pete. He's another person who is trying to make him be more positive. His character is really there to make him be more positive, because if Carl isn't, then he'll be a very lonely person for the rest of his life. And that's really what this whole thing is about. Carl trying to be more happy and comfortable with his life, about saying yes and no. And it really shows that you really should be kind of happy with how your life is, and not let things like influence your life of being bad or good. Be happy and don't be afraid to do anything spontaneous. That's the other thing this film is really about, doing things out of spontaneity. And yeah, so the acting is good. The script, the story, the screenplay is probably not as very well told. I think if it had been written a little stronger, if it had a stronger script, the film would have fared better with critics even now. I saw it in the hospital 4 years after. I remember seeing it in the theater and I still remembered it. But even when I saw it in the hospital with a fresh outlook and new fresh eyes, because it's been 4 years, it didn't really seem like it was all coming together very well. Yeah, I wish the scriptwriters would have written the script a little bit tighter and make the central message a little bit more honed in and stronger to get and understand. That's really what I didn't really like about it. The script is probably the weakest thing in this. I enjoy it, but I wish they would have written it a little bit tighter and probably not have all the things that were going on in this film so much. If it had been written a little bit better, and then they could have done a lot more with it. And that's really what I didn't really like about this film. And sometimes it dragged on quite a bit, and in some scenes it felt like it was dragging on. I was like, come on, get to the point. And that's really all I really thought about it. Click subscribe up here on my channel or down here if you're watching the video by itself. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. So I'll give this film a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.